Hello people, today we are going to discuss about Gitlab, one of the source control which is being used in most of the projects. So Gitlab is the source control which is used to store projects, and multiple people can work on a project from different locations globally. So today I'm going to show you about some of the basics on how to sign up on GitLab, also creating a project, adding some files to the project, and how to deal with branches on a particular repository. So mostly these are the day-to-day activities which we are going to do in our projects in general. So let's go to the gitlab.com and see how to sign up there. So once we are on the gitlab.com website, so you can see it has like different products, enterprise related, CI/CD, source code management, auto DevOps. I mean, these are like different products. So let's move to the sign in page. It is checking if our browser is compatible or not. So once we land here, we can use our email address to sign in. We have multiple different options here to sign in. You can use it your Gmail or GitHub account, Twitter we have as well, Bitbucket, Salesforce. You can choose any of your options. If you don't want to go with any of these options, then you have a register now page here. You can click on that, and here you can give your details: first name, last name, username, email, password, and you can do register now. So I already have my account here, so I'm going to sign in using my username. So this is my username, and this is, you can just sign in here. So you can see we have sign into the gitlab.com. so we have different options here on the page. Let's see what all we have. First we'll try to get to know about the website where we have things. So this is like a project where you can see your projects. We have groups option here where you can create groups if you want for your project, and we have like different things like activity, milestones, snippets, environments, operations, security. I mean, all different things which you can work along with your project. So here on the right side you can see issues where people can create issues for the project. This is like related to merge request. I'll show you that in the future. This is like to-do list. So if you want, you can write something, or for your requirement, according to your requirement, you can do the changes. So this is like our profile. We have like settings page here, so you can see multiple different options here, like for example account, application, tokens, password, SSH, GPG keys. I mean, whole lot of different things you have here. So let's go and create a project here first. So if you want to create a project, you can just click on new project. So you have multiple options here to create a project: create a blank project, create from template, import a project. If you have something on other things like GitHub, for example, you can import your project from there to here. Running CI/CD for external repository, you can do that as well. So I'm going to create a blank project for this tutorial. So let's give a project name. I'm going to give a demo project. The project name is demo project. I would like to, this is like optional, but I would like to give a small description. This project is related to Python. So I would like to keep this project private, or you can keep it as public as well. I'm going to initialize repository with a readme file, wherein it will try to create a readme file for this project. We can skip this option if we plan to push up an existing repository. Let's say you have something in your local machine and you want to push that project to this repository, you can skip that as well. So let's create a project. So this is our project, demo project, which we have created with a readme file. So now what we'll do is like we'll try to add a file. There are like multiple options to add a file. You can just go here and create a new file, or you can upload a file, like let's say from your computer. You can create a new directory, you can create a new branch, new tag, sorry. So I'm going to create a new file here. I'm using this UI only for creating the file. So let's try to give a file name, add.py, and try to write something. Num is equal to 5. Okay, sorry, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 10, print a plus b. So this is kind of a sample file which I'm trying to add. We are not bothered about what's there in this file. We want to just create a file and commit some changes, that's it. So I gave the file name add.py. Commit message is like necessary. This is kind of a it really helps to look after the changes. Let's say in future if we do some mistake, then we can easily figure out like what changes we have done according to the commit message. So we'll try to write some message here. Added a file for adding 2 numbers. So this is like my commit message. I'm going to commit these changes. The branch is like the master branch. The file has been successfully created. So let's see, you have this add.py here. So we have committed changes to the master branch here. So what we can do is like we can clone this particular project onto our local machine as well. So let's see how we can do that. You can just go to this clone option, copy this URL, navigate to the terminal. If you want to directly clone on this particular directory, you can do that, or if you want to create a directory and you want to clone there, you can do that as well. So I will try to create a directory. make directory test1. I'll navigate to the directory test1, and git clone is the command to clone this particular project. See, you see that we have our project here, demo project, and we can see all the changes here. So let's create a branch out of this project. We have master branch. You can see only one branch here, master branch. So let's create a new branch. You can give some name to this branch. I will try to give a name called feature branch. So let's say if you want to do develop some feature for this particular project, then you can give that name according to the feature. You can give that particular name. For now I'm just giving a feature name, that's it. So this will try to create a branch out of this master branch. Let's say whatever changes we have here, all these changes will reflect in this particular feature branch. Create branch. So you see we are on the feature branch and we have these changes. So in general, every time a developer wants to do some changes to the demo project, directly they will not do on the master branch. This is like a master branch. Instead of that, they will try to create a feature branch and they will do the changes. So let's say I would like to add another file here. I'll give the name as subtract.py. So let's give some values and assign something to that. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 15. Print A minus B. So this is what I'm going to give the commit message here. Added a file to subtract two numbers. So see, previously our target branch was master branch. Now you see we are seeing this as a feature branch. So we are on the right path. Let's commit that file to this feature branch. You see, you pushed to feature just now. So we pushed changes to this feature. As soon as we push the changes, you see we have a create merge request. That means right now we don't have anything on the master branch. We have only readme.md file and add.py. So if you go to the feature branch, you'll see add.py and subtract.py. So whenever you do some changes to your branch, those changes should be committed to the master branch. So instead of directly committing those changes, what we do is we create a merge request here. So create merge request. So the title will be the same, added a file to subtract two numbers, and description, you can give some description saying I added this file, assigning two numbers to subtract So you can assign it to someone, let's say if you are your team lead or your colleague, you can keep someone as a reviewer. We have like option as assignee. You can assign directly to someone so that they can review your code, or you can just assign and keep it unassigned as well. It depends on your project. So here I don't have anyone to review my code, so I'll just submit my merge request. In general, if you are working in a group of team, then you can keep your colleague or your lead or manager as a reviewer for your project. So I'm going to submit this. We have like multiple merge options as well. You see here, you can delete source branch when merge request is accepted. So you can select this option. Also you can squash commits when merge request is accepted. So for now I'm not going to select these options. I mean normally I'll try to delete the source branch, that is our feature branch. So let's submit the merge request. Added a file to no pipeline, I mean request to merge. You see I added this file. So we have one commit message, we can just go through that. Merge branch feature into master, added a file to subtract, see merge request. So we have reviewed these, like the merge request. So if you want to see the commits, you can see that. I mean changes. Okay, these were like the changes which were there in the merge request. There were like 4 lines. Okay, looks good for me. So I told you about the merge request. Let's refresh this. We can see the merge request here. So there is one open merge request. Click on that. So we can merge this request. I mean looks good to me, so I'm going to merge these changes. Just click on merge. Okay, the changes were merged into the master. You see this. So now let's go to the master and see if we have those changes. You see we've added subtract.py. And we don't see this feature branch got deleted. So this is all about creating a file, merge request, creating a branch. I mean all different things which I've shown you in this video. Please let me know if you like this video, and try to comment if you need more details, and if you want to see something else from my side. I'll be like waiting for your feedback.